blurring all the lines till nothing's what it seems, turning shadows into gospel, selling lies as dreams. We're losing who we are in the noise and the fog, and our silence is the trap that keeps us in the dark. Warn you, if you speak, you'll get pushed to the ground. Lose your place, lose your circle, lose your name in this town. But if nobody takes a stand when the truth comes undone, then we're part of the collapse when the damage is all done.
So this song, Nothing Lasts Forever. As you get older, you start realizing, you know what, when you're young, I remember when I was young, in my 20s, probably when I first started driving. Got my license when I was I think it was 18 or something like that. You never think that you're gonna live this long. What's that old saying, people? That old saying, if I knew I was gonna live this long, I'd taken care of myself much better. And that's so damn true.
Hidden in plain sight, nothing lasts forever. Hidden in plain sight, nothing lasts forever. Yeah, nothing. This empire's falling, just like ancient Rome, and we all see it coming. No place left to roam. Truth whispers in the cracks where the shadows.
I'm giving you a behind the scenes. Now, normally, the work I go through when I'm developing a song, I don't just sit down with a blank piece of paper and a pen, or a pencil in my case, and just start writing. Now, I used to do it that way. But as you get older and you live life, you have these experiences. And these experiences give you material.
Got a pocket full of words I'm afraid to spend. Keep them locked down tight, play the part of a friend. Nod my head at the meeting, smile and play along, while a voice in my gut screams that something's wrong. Hidden in plain sight, a shadow on the sun, a war for what is real that nobody's won. We trade the truth for comfort, call the darkness light, yeah, it's all right here.
I know a lot of the young singers, songwriters out there, they write about their life in the current, in the moment. And they talk about things that are going on with them right now. And I did that too when I was young. But as you get older and you have these experiences and you go through shit, you realize that these are stories. These are material. I tell a lot of young writers that. I said, live life, get out there, do things, mess up. Don't worry about making mistakes. Those are the things that define you. Those are the things, to be honest, give you something to talk about. If you don't live life, you won't know how to talk about life. You can imagine what it would be like. You can pretend that you know what it's like, and a lot of people do that.
Locked tight, buried deep in the chest, cause saying what I feel might put my whole world to the test. Gotta smile through the pressure, play the game on sight. Truth stay heavy in the dark when you hide it from the light.
Now, I've even written screenplays. I know a lot of you don't know that, and you think that sounds kind of weird coming from me. But yeah, I've probably got 15 or 20 completed screenplays on my, what you call nowadays, your virtual shelf. But I love telling stories, and I always have. I remember when I was a kid, and one of my favorite toys were those, I grew up in the old days, were those G.I. Joes. And I would use those to tell stories, build forts and missions and things that they go on. And I didn't realize it then, but storytelling, again, as I got older, you look back, you examine your life.
Check it. I know right from wrong, even when they all blind. Speak truth loud, that's a cost on the line. Many turn their heads when the real shines bright, but I step forward, let the sparks ignite. Weight on my shoulders, but the rhythm keep me strong. Hands in the air when I drop this song. Can't cage my voice, it's a wild type flame. Truth in the booth, got a world to change. Deep under the surface, cause tell them out loud might cost me my purpose. I see the difference between right and wrong, clear as daylight. But truth gets buried in the noise when nobody wants to fight. I know right from wrong, I can see through the lies. Everybody hesitant, keeping silence on the low, pretending they don't see the cracks starting to show. If you don't speak up, you're part of the chain. Silence feeds the fire, keeps it fanning the flame. Everybody keeping silence on the low, pretending they don't see the cracks starting to show. If you don't speak up, your part's gotta rise up. Someone's gotta say no, even if the whole world tells you to let it go. You might lose friends, lose jobs, lose your name, but the truth hits harder when you step in the frame. Pit down, deep under the surface, cause telling them out loud might cost me my purpose. Gotta smile at the job while I'm swallowing facts, cause speaking truth out of turn can make them turn their backs. I see the difference between right and wrong, clear as daylight, but truth gets buried in the noise when nobody wants to fight. I keep my feelings locked tight.
You gotta examine what you've done, what you've been through. And that's what storytelling does for me. It gives me a way to look back and see the road I've traveled. What's that? The road less traveled. Yeah, I think these songs mean something. And they do mean something to me. Every song, you know, singer-songwriter, guitar, ballad, new spoken word, rap, whatever you want to call it. I tell stories. And I've been noticing a lot in society. Now, I don't get into the news. I don't get into talking about that. I don't get into talking current events in my music. No, that's not me. But some of the things that have been going on in the past 6, 7, 8 years, they creeped into my psyche. And I can see it was affecting me. And so I put some of it in this track that I've been showing you clips from.
It starts small like the spark in the fight, shining through the noise, steady cutting through the lies. Truth ain't gone, it's just hidden right before our eyes. Hidden right before our eyes. Starts small like a spark in the fight, shining through the noise, steady cutting through the lies. Truth ain't gone, it's just hidden right before our eyes. Yeah, hidden right before our eyes. Hidden right before our eyes.
But most of it is about me and people in my life. Now, if you were in my life and you know the things we've been through, you're going to recognize yourself. You're going to recognize me talking. And I don't point out, I never point out names. I never point out people in my stories. I just give the emotion, and that's what carries it through. So it's important for me that you, as my listeners, understand where I'm coming from. These stories are impactful to me. They shape me, they mold me, they make me who I am. And to get it out releases it. And there's times that I haven't been able to get things out. There's times I haven't been able to express it. There's times I haven't been able to say what I feel in any kind of effective way. And I think that's maybe where some of the writing that I do on other things came about, because it allows me to create these characters. And everything's not about me. Everything's not about my experience. Everything is not about what I've been through.
America's breaking from the inside slow, and we all see the signs, even when we don't show. Hidden in plain sight, warnings written on the wall. If nobody stands up, we'll all watch it fall. Numbers like stars, they remind me to breathe. Every empire falls, no throne guaranteed. When the lights go out, who's the flame we need? Courage starts tiny, but it climbs to its height. One spark, one heartbeat, setting streets alight. Feel it cut through the static, through the...
So stories have always been a big part of my life. And they will continue to be what drives me forward, what pushes me, what forces me to create. You'll notice on this album, when it comes out, that it's different stuff. It's different. Things I haven't done in the past. You know me for one thing, but this is something totally different. And it can't really be put into one little compartment. And that's the beauty of the business these days. You can do other things. You're not held down like you were in the past. When I first started making this music, They only wanted from you what people were used to seeing. Now we have the ability to do more than what we've done, to be more than what we have been.
America's breaking from the inside slow, and we all see the signs even when we don't show. Hidden in plain sight, warnings written on the wall. If nobody stands up, we'll all watch it fall.
Nothing lasts forever. Every kingdom meets night, but courage starts small like a spark in the fight. Shining through the noise, steady cutting through the lies. Truth ain't gone, it's just hidden right before our eyes.
So I hope you enjoy these new pieces that I'm showing you. And again, this is a peek behind the curtain of my creative process. None of this is completed yet. I don't even know what direction it's going to go. It comes to life. I know it sounds new agey, but I don't mean it like that. It's just my creative process. When I know it's right, it's right. When I know the direction that it's going in, that's the direction it's going to go, and I'll know that.
Every kingdom meets night, but courage starts small, like a spark in the fight. Shining through the noise, steady, cutting through the lies. Truth ain't gone, it's just hidden right before our eyes.
And I guess I'm lucky in that kind of way. People like what I do, so I have that ability. I have that platform. I have that stage. A lot of people don't. And they tell me that my words, my feelings, my emotions are what they feel, and they wish that they could say it, but I'm helping them release it to let people know how they feel. And it's a gift. And I honor it. I'm appreciative. I don't know what I would do without it. Really.
Hidden in plain sight, nothing lasts forever. Hidden in plain sight, nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever.